Hello and welcome back to my another lessons. So this is a lesson about multiple time frames. So in this lesson you will learn how many time frame we should use when you open any chart in the markets, in the stock market, cryptocurrency and in the forex markets. And the second one I will guide you function of each time frame. And the last one how to analyze with this. The first one how many time frame we should use when you open any chart. And normally we need to use 3 time frame. For the investor, we combine 3 time frame: weekly time frame, daily time frame, and the 4 hours time frame. For swing trader, daily time frame, 4 hours time frame, and 1 hour time frame is time frame normally used. To select the time frame we should use based on your personality. For example, you are a kind of person when you see a price has a fluctuation, not comfortable in the smaller time frame. At that time, you should increase your time frame. For example, you see the market run in the 50 minutes time frame and feel not comfortable, and at that time, markets already impact into your emotion, and at that time you need to increase your time frame from the 50 minutes time frame to 1 hour time frame. Select the correct time frame will be the most important thing you need to understand and need to do when you start trading or investing. And the next type of the time frame is a weekly trader. Weekly trader normally trade on the 4 hours time frame, 1 hour and 50 minutes time frame. Here also my favorite time frame. Daily time frame normally will be 1 hour, 50 minutes time frame and 5 minutes time frame. And some trader also combine 50 minutes, 5 minutes and 1 minute. I recommend you only trading with the weekly traders, like the weekly traders in the 4 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes time frame. When you earn the money from the FTMO or other prop firm funds, at this time you can use that money into investing like the investor by using 3 time frame like weekly, daily and 4 hours time frame. Here also 2 kind of traders investing I normally use in the finance market. And at this time, function of each time frame will be the first one. The biggest time frame will be used to analyze the big picture of the markets. For example, in 3 time frame, weekly time frame normally will be used to see the big picture of the market. What is the big trends of the market? And the second one is the main structures. You focus on the recent time of the markets, analyze structure and the change to entry. And the last one also the smallest time frame to analyze the pullback way to see whether the market finish a pullback way to entry, follow the trend, not the reversal chance, to make sure that the risky at this time is the smallest, and you normally take profits in the biggest time frame. So how to analyze multiple time frame? The first one I will guide you only use 2 time frame. For example, at this time is 4 hours to see the big picture of the market and 1 hour to see main structure of the market. You need to understand the first thing is analyze continuous in the recent time. For example, we analyze structure in 4 hours. It's high and high low. Here is the key levels of the 4 hours time frame. The recent low of the markets create the highest high of the markets, and at this time to analyze in the 1 hour time frame, you should analyze from the 4 hour key levels to the highest high. And for example, in the 1 hour time frame at this time also the high and the high low. And at this time, if you want to analyze in the 50 minutes time frame, you should analyze from the highest high of the market to the 1 hour key level. You only focus on the recent way of the market in smaller time frame, for example like this. That is a mindset. That is a way we analyze in the multiple time frame. Most important thing you need to understand. And step by step to analyze multiple time frame. For example, at this time in the 4 hours time frame, we analyze from first one is structure. Very obviously is a high and the high low. At this time, you analyze about the group of the candles, group of the volume. It means that we analyze about the momentum of the market. If the 4 hours time frame at this time is the up movement, it means that buying volume must be increased or equal together. It means that you can follow the buy orders in the 4 hours time frame. And at this time, Next step you also need to analyze is key levels in the 4 hours time frame to continue analyze in the 1 hours time frame. I will guide you very obviously in the example, but here is theory. Step by step you need to analyze, you need to understand. And in the 1 hours time frame also the same in the 4 hours time frame. At this time, you can define 4 hours time frame key levels. And here is a play to define where is a play we start to analyze in the 1 hours time frame. We analyze from this key level to highest highs of the markets. And here is 1 hours time frame. In the 1 hours time frame, we also need to analyze structure. Should be very obviously. And the second one is momentum of the market. Buying volume should be increased because at this time the market is also in the up movement, and therefore to entry you need to understand, you need to see that the momentum of the market also increased. At this time the volume, the group of the volume should be increased, not equal, because in the 4 hours time frame we can accept that is equal in the group of the volume, in the buying volume. But at this time in the 1 hours time frame, in the main structure, you need to see that is increase to show you that that is a strong place to entry, and also analyze about the key levels. And I want to say more at this time, if in the 4 hours time frame the buying volume is increased, it means that you can take profits higher than the recent high of the market. But if the buying volume in the 4 hours time frame is just equal, it means that buying pressure at this time is not strong, and selling pressure also quite strong to join in the market. Therefore, take profits in the recent high of the market is the most beautiful place and most safety place for us. And so when you should analyze 3 time frame, and here is another story I want to tell you. Normally you only need to analyze in the 2 time frame like this. That is enough. But something you need to analyze 3 time frame. For example, the first one, you don't use volume to analyze about the momentum of the market. Therefore, you should analyze in the 15 minutes time frame, because you can see that in the 4 hours time frame is up movement. In the 1 hours time frame also the up movement. Price come into the 1 hour key level, but at this time you don't analyze in the 1 hours time frame and 4 hours time frame group of the volume. It means that the momentum of the market. Therefore, you cannot make sure that in the 1 hours time frame and 4 hours time frame key levels, price might be continue go up or break out this key level to continue go down. Therefore, you analyze in the, you open in the 15 minutes time frame to see the structure of the pullback way. For example, at this time, the structure in the pullback way is a lower low and the lower high, and here is the key levels in the 15 minutes time frame. Therefore, you should analyze, you should wait price break out this key level. It means that when price break out the key level of the down movement, the recent high of the market creates the lowest low. It shows you that the pullback way already finished, and also show you that the key levels, 1 hour key level is the best place to entry at this time, and you can entry right when price break out these key levels. I will guide you in the confluence strategies, and that is the first case you can analyze and combine 3 time frame. And the second case, when the pullback way structure isn't not clearly, it means that in the pullback way in the 1 hour time frame at this time is not obviously is higher high and higher low, just have the 1 to 2 candle in the pullback way. Therefore at this time you also can open the 15 minutes time frame to see more obviously the structure of the pullback way to analyze the momentum of this pullback way. I will guide you very obviously and step by step in the example. So let's move on in the next videos. Thank you.